In the vast and complex tapestry of human history, there exists a narrative that intertwines myth, legend, and the rise of early civilizations. At the heart of this story are the Anunnaki, the enigmatic deities believed to have played a crucial role in shaping human societies. From law to governance, from culture to technology, the Anunnaki were said to be the architects of the first great civilizations, their influence etched into the very foundations of human existence. Welcome to our exploration of Tablet 12, the Anunnaki and the Builders of Civilization. The story of the Anunnaki begins long before the dawn of recorded history. According to ancient Mesopotamian texts, the Anunnaki descended from the heavens to guide and shape early human societies. These deities were believed to possess vast knowledge and wisdom, which they imparted to the humans they encountered. But their influence extended far beyond mere guidance. The Anunnaki were thought to be the architects of human civilization itself, establishing the foundations upon which future societies would be built. One of the most significant aspects of the Anunnaki's influence was their role in establishing systems of governance. Ancient texts, such as the Enuma Elish and the Epic of Gilgamesh, speak of the Anunnaki as lawgivers and rulers, bestowing divine authority upon human leaders. The Sumerian king list, for instance, is a remarkable document that traces the lineage of kings back to the time when the Anunnaki walked the earth. These early kings were believed to have been appointed by the gods, and their rule was seen as an extension of the Anunnaki's will. One of the most enduring legacies attributed to the Anunnaki is the establishment of laws and societal structures. The Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest and most well-known legal codes in human history, is often cited as an example of the divine influence of the Anunnaki. Hammurabi, the Babylonian king who created the code, claimed that the laws were given to him by the god Shamash, a deity closely associated with the Anunnaki. The Code of Hammurabi laid the groundwork for legal systems that would endure for centuries. It established principles of justice, fairness, and the protection of property. The code included provisions for trade, marriage, and even medical malpractice, reflecting a society that had developed a sophisticated understanding of law and governance. While the Anunnaki's direct involvement in the creation of these laws is a matter of myth and legend, the influence of their teachings on the development of early legal systems is undeniable. The Anunnaki's influence on law extended beyond legal codes. They were also believed to have established societal hierarchies and governance structures that ensured the smooth functioning of early civilizations. In Sumer, for example, the concept of divine kingship was central to the governance of the city-states. Kings were seen as the earthly representatives of the gods, tasked with maintaining order and ensuring the prosperity of their people. The Anunnaki's influence was not limited to law and governance. They were also credited with shaping the cultural and artistic achievements of early human societies. The temples and ziggurats that dotted the landscape of ancient Mesopotamia were seen as the physical manifestations of the Anunnaki's power and wisdom. These monumental structures were not merely places of worship. They were centers of learning, culture, and governance. The ziggurat of Ur, one of the most iconic structures of ancient Mesopotamia, is often cited as an example of the Anunnaki's influence on architecture and engineering. This massive step pyramid, dedicated to the moon god Nana, was not only a religious center but also a symbol of the divine authority of the king. The precision and complexity of the ziggurat's construction reflect the advanced knowledge that the Anunnaki were believed to have imparted to their human subjects. Art, too, was seen as a gift from the Anunnaki. The intricate carvings, sculptures, and reliefs that adorned the temples and palaces of ancient Mesopotamia were believed to be inspired by the divine wisdom of the gods. These works of art depicted scenes of mythology, warfare, and daily life, reflecting the values and beliefs of the societies that created them. One of the most famous examples of Anunnaki-inspired art is the Ishtar Gate of Babylon. This magnificent structure, adorned with images of lions, dragons, and bulls, was dedicated to the goddess Ishtar, a deity associated with the Anunnaki. The gate was a symbol of the power and prestige of Babylon, and its construction reflected the influence of the Anunnaki on the cultural and artistic achievements of the time. The Anunnaki were not just builders of culture and law, they were also believed to be the architects of early forms of governance. The concept of divine kingship, which was central to the governance of ancient Mesopotamia, was closely tied to the Anunnaki. Kings were seen as the earthly representatives of the gods, and their authority was believed to be divinely ordained. This divine mandate extended to the structure of society itself. The Anunnaki were thought to have established the hierarchy of rulers, priests, and commoners that defined early human civilizations. This hierarchical structure ensured that the will of the gods was carried out on earth, with the king acting as the intermediary between the divine and the human realms. The influence of the Anunnaki on governance can also be seen in the development of early city-states. In Sumer, the city-state was the basic political unit, and each city was ruled by a king who was believed to have been appointed by the gods. These city-states were often centered around a temple dedicated to a particular deity, and the temple played a central role in the governance of the city. The Anunnaki's role in establishing early forms of governance is also reflected in the concept of justice. In many ancient Mesopotamian societies, justice was seen as a divine mandate, and the king was responsible for ensuring that justice was carried out in accordance with the will of the gods. This belief in divine justice helped to maintain social order and ensured that the laws established by the Anunnaki were followed. The influence of the Anunnaki on early human societies is a subject of enduring fascination. Whether viewed as gods, extraterrestrial beings, or mythological figures, the Anunnaki are credited with shaping the course of human history in profound ways. Their influence on law, culture, governance, and architecture can still be seen in the foundations of modern society. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known works of literature, offers a glimpse into the profound impact the Anunnaki had on human thought and philosophy. In this epic tale, the protagonist, Gilgamesh, embarks on a quest for immortality, seeking the wisdom of the gods. His journey is a reflection of humanity's eternal quest for knowledge, understanding, and the meaning of life, concepts that were deeply influenced by the teachings of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki's legacy can also be traced through their impact on the development of ancient philosophies and scientific inquiry. Their teachings on the cosmos, mathematics, and governance laid the groundwork for future civilizations to build upon, influencing the development of philosophical thought and governance systems in ancient Greece, Rome, and beyond. As we conclude our exploration of Tablet 12, we are left with a profound sense of the Anunnaki's role in shaping human civilization. Whether through their influence on law, governance, culture, or architecture, the Anunnaki were seen as the builders of human society. Their legacy, though shrouded in myth and mystery, continues to captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of the past. What can we learn from the stories of the Anunnaki? Perhaps their greatest lesson lies in the idea that civilization itself is a fragile and precious gift, one that requires wisdom, justice, and the guidance of those who are willing to lead with vision and integrity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the ancient world of the Anunnaki. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the builders of civilization, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think the Anunnaki's influence shaped human history? Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our past and future. See you in the next episode.